Good morning, Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer fans. How are we all doing today? Welcome. Today we have notyoungme and Rojo going against each other in this duel to the finish. With us in the booth we have DM Stewart, myself,
Howdy.
Kumo. We have as Streamer and myself, and we have Life Reboot doing the tracking. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope everybody is having a wonderful morning. Our blessings today, we have a fighter with plus 10 MDef, resilience to ice, earth, and time, malice -1 MDef, thief with a plus 10 strength with a plus 2 MDef per level, a malice of no promo spells. If we so happen to find a black belt, they have a plus 5 luck with equipped gauntlet and helmet, no ribbon for the malice. Red mage has a bonus of hurt dragons plus 20 hit percentage, malice no nuke. White mage bonus of 25 agility plus 40 hit points, a malice of no wall. And the black mage has a plus 1 MP level all wood armor evade set with no pro ring. Not like if they want one anything. Yeah, exactly, Triple. So what is our flag today there, DM Stewart?
Okay. Hey, if you have been following winter tournaments, these are basically the same as the the winter tournament pod flags with an additional orb requirement. This is what we call the lower bracket flags.
All right.
So it's 3 orbs required to get into Topher. Also need loot and key. It is free canoe, free bridge. No fiend dungeons are incentivized. You have normal NPCs. You have Titan's Trove, Bahamut's Horde, which is all the Cardia chests are in the Bahamut. So all Cardia chests are in the Bahamut area. You get Titan's Trove, Bahamut's Horde, Waterfall, NPC, all the normal NPCs, Marsh, Ice, and I think that's it. Am I missing one? I don't think I'm missing one.
All right, the gate's about ready to drop. Let's see what the Crenarius spells and stuff have for us. And they should be starting here momentarily. There we go. Off they go. And they're doing their lap around. They did a gentleman's agreement.
Lap around Corneria. That was a gentleman's agreement. Farm 4 at level 1.
Nope, I can fix.
The white mage can't learn. Not. Ugh.
The lap.
I mean, there's Brack.
Bracket. I mean, you can use Brack for the octopus and Tiamat.
It's Kraken and Tia, but oh, there is a guaranteed freebie
spellcaster item.
Yes, caster
what
item.
What did we get? What did we get?
AoE caster item. I have not seen it.
Have not seen the caster item.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter, Factorial. The thief does not get promotion spells.
So we were talking about this earlier about what party composition you would come up with. notyoungme has picked the party composition that I would come up with, and
Rojo has picked mine. Rojo has gone Thief Oreo. notyoungme has gone Thief Rainbow.
I would also.
Oh, there was Cake.
Ooh, Cake works well on Lich. But the thing is ninja or thieves cannot have promo spells.
And that's a Rod and an Oxyale from the That's a rod and an oxyale from the Royals.
Wow, the king giving out his rod already.
So these technically, these runners are now 2 items from Go mode.
No,
It's a mage stick. Mage stick is their
mage
AoE
stick
caster item.
I like the mage stick. Mage stick works really, really well on most things except for water creatures.
That's a cheap silver +3 there in Corneria.
How cheap was it?
Like I think it was like 1,100 or so.
Oh, it's still a little bit out of their reach. Now they're heading to notyoungme is heading towards Provoca. Let's see if
Rojo's going to do the same. Rojo's going to do the same.
No, Rojo's going towards.
No, Rojo's. Oh, Rojo's doing a save scum. Dropping a save right there to go up and check the Matoya chests for something good. And if there isn't anything good in the Matoya chest,
a house, a roost stick. Hey, there we go. We
That's
got
worth
our
keeping.
ruse item.
That's worth keeping.
So that's one of the items I'm always checking for when I'm running these flags or these races. Is I need at least one ruse stick, one good end weapon. I don't really.
That is a bottle from Bicky. So.
Oh well, pirates pirating fairies now. I see. Normally ninjas can level 1 black magic. That is correct. But not in this flag set. Not in this seed.
Not in this seed, because that's the malice. And thank you, Danny, for there's Cure 4 at level 2 white.
That is a nice
Danny
find.
And Fire 3, Ice 2, Lit 2. Thank you, Danny, for rolling this seed and being our race monitor today.
Yes, but not today.
Cheap houses. Cheap houses.
They are really
400
cheap.
gold. So,
now,
to give you an idea of...
Go ahead.
To give you an idea of the way the tournament is going right now, we've got one more race in the round of 32. We have this race here between Rojo and notyoungme. notyoungme defeated Infinite Tape in the round of 64-ish. Rojo defeated Lord of the Synth in the round of 64-ish. There is one more race that is later today with Thread Coughlin and Cyranus.
So
the winner of this race will face off against Sir Linkalot in the round of 16.
That'll be an interesting race to see. But they first got to get through this round first. It looks like notyoungme went to Crescent Lake, and Rojo's still back
the
in
obvious play.
Provoca. Well, I mean, they could have possibly went to Ice Cave, but there's no exit or any decent spells. So yeah,
no exit, no warp, not enough sweeper. No, you're not going to go to ice.
Hey,
that's a ship at Crescent Lake.
That is a ship. We have yet to get our canals, so that tells us either canals in ice or marsh.
Ice or marsh.
Oh, there's the tail.
There's a tail. There's our shop item.
Tail is the shop item.
Rojo making the ice cave play. I don't know that I like that play.
Well, it's a bit gutsy. You might pull the canal, or you might pull a floater.
I mean, that's valid. You could.
He
pull
does
a
have
floater,
a mage
you could
stick.
pull a canal.
Mage stick does work pretty well down there in the ice cave. Where does the ship spawn? Question in chat: where does the ship spawn when it's found in Crescent Lake? The ship spawns in Elfland. Now, if you pulled the ship in Ice Cave, that would spawn in Provoca. The ship always has to spawn in the inner sea.
We have nuke and fast at level 3. Level 3
Oh,
black.
nice. I really don't like fast sharing and casting with nuke, but and fade is at level 3, so that red mage is still vindicated because they can cast. Well,
because you're not
wait.
gonna. You don't
What
want
slot
fade.
was that? What slot was that? Was it?
I think it was 2.
Okay, so it's not red.
But
Red
I
wizard.
think it's not red mage learnable. However, even if it was at 1, you don't want it because you have nuke at the same level.
Well, I'm saying
You have nuke that does more damage at the same level.
Red mage can't cast nuke.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Red mage can't cast nuke.
So
and
I would
that was
just
an opal Cheerio. That was an opal Cheerio in the better trap treasure chest. They're on the incentive floor in ice.
And that's a nice find. Ice is nice sometimes.
Did I see it with +2?
We have a deviance here where we have Not Young Me in Marsh Cave while Rojo is in ice. So what are the items going to be?
Okay, a lot of meh.
That
fire on that trap. 2
looks
fires
like one
on
of
that
the.
trap tile.
We get water.
That is our ruby equivalent. Rojo using the fun percent flags of different things for the Titan to eat. Rojo hoping he can get out of Ice Cave though with that.
So we're gonna with that we know the canal is in the Marsh Cave,
or at least Marsh Cave leads to canal.
Yeah, because we can't get out of the inner sea, or this could be.
That's a
wizard
stick.
Oh, doesn't look good for Rojo. Oh, Rojo wiped.
Yep, that's a wipe. That's a key. So, which will lead to Corneria Castle. Corneria locked. So Corneria locked is going to lead to now. Does Not Young Me check the better trap treasure? Looks like.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He's going down. This is another one of those better trap treasures. I think there's only one here in Marsh Cave.
And yes, I agree, Link, a lot. That wipe really hurts. Rojo was almost out.
And he gets a ribbon for his trouble. That is amazing. The only person that can't equip a ribbon is the black belt. So that's one of the 3 ribbons that you will find in the sea. Never punished. What's up, Rich?
You will find that opal Cheerio is +4.
Ooh, that's a nice.
Find.
So I would keep this red wizard down. They can't cast nuke. They can't cast fade. I just leave him lay. So the other 3 party members could gain some experience points.
And
we have Rojo going through Ice Cave once again, trying to run.
But doesn't have to take as many steps because knows a bunch of stuff is useless.
That is correct. Trying to keep his party members alive. Meanwhile, Not Young Me is coming out of Marsh Cave with that key in hand and a ribbon. So Not Young Me doesn't have to worry too much about getting out of here alive.
Not Young Me taking a couple extra steps there. Let's hope that doesn't punish him.
I don't know. You got a ribbon now, so it's hard unless the white mage just gets punched straight out, which is possible at these low levels.
Which is possible in these low levels in Mars.
Oh, Rojo finally got out.
Rojo gets out of ice with that ruby. Not young me going up and checking the Astos chest.
He
I
locks
like
in
this
there.
play.
Gonna check the
I
spike
like this
tiles
play.
here.
That's two different spike tiles to check for a grind.
I don't think there's any better trap treasure here, so
No.
we found a lot
It's
of
not
gold.
better trap treasure,
Zombies.
but that's zombie
This is that is a nice find right there.
Rojo
I'd
going
grind
to
on this.
Volcano.
Didn't check the armory. You got a blue dragon
And Blue D.
We got a bunch of dragons in here. I'd go zombie
Now,
D.
there are two better trap treasure chests on Armory, Volcano Armory.
Yes, that would be in the bad hairpin, and
Yeah,
one
bad hairpin, and
you
then
can be checking right here in a few seconds. Not that one,
Yeah.
but this one right here.
that one.
Katana
That's
plus
a katana
4.
plus 4.
That is a
Ding.
katana. That is your in-game weapon. So I don't think Not Young Me went to check Matoya. So now Rojo has a katana plus 4 and a ruse stick. I would say this is. You don't have a
And
fighter.
opal
You
shields.
really
And
don't
opal
have
shields
to.
to sell for money.
Yep. I don't think you have to check very many more boxes. And
There's
Not
another
Young Me
ribbon
gets another ribbon.
and a
plus
white shirt.
So now Not Young Me has his defense, and has another ribbon. So I mean, it's kind of even. Not Young Me doesn't have an in-game weapon yet, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna find that katana.
Yeah, I would say probably.
Because I don't see anybody skipping Volcano unless they feel that they are like pushed for time.
And I'm gonna be checking those armor shops looking for the wood set. And getting that wood set on that black mage.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
That is one of the benefits of the wood set. You get plus evade. Tail is in Crescent. Yes, Dangwoo.
Yes, Tail and Crescent is a shop item, and we got Lit 3. I saw Life that was Red Mage learnable at level 4. Level 6, we get Life 2, we get a Cure 3.
Life 2 is
Is
good.
Cure 4 here as well?
Yes,
No, it's
we
not Heal
can
3,
and that is one of those the zombie D tiles is one of those grinds that you can take.
Yeah. You
If
can
there's-
definitely take that tile.
We'd rather have the eye tile or the agma tile, but zombie Ds are good. Who needs a black mage? No! Nobody needs a black mage. We definitely want that red mage to eat the floor because they're not helping us.
Dangwoo, that black mage has wood adept, so I want 2 more dodge tanks.
You know, all it takes is one hit from Kraken and, well, one critical.
Well, I get enough.
Pro ring.
Critting through max evade. Good luck.
Alright, so, who is going to be watching the Super Bowl today?
And there's a canal out of Corneria Locked.
Nuke Tier 1 does a job with that. Are you gonna be, I know you're overseas right now. Are you gonna be trying to watch the Super Bowl? Nope.
That's gonna be in the middle of the night for me.
Katana 4 with 8 hits that is, but, you know, with a Katana plus 4, how many levels will we need to get 8 hits? Well, won't that be close to like 40?
That'll be about 40-ish. But that zombie D tile will get you there.
Super Owl?
The superb owl, yeah.
Well, my team is in the Super Bowl, so I'm rooting for them to win. I'm also gonna be making some wings and some cheese dip.
And
Go
notyoungme
Birds.
is...
Yeah,
notyoungme did not pick up that ruby.
Nope. Ruby is still in Ice Cave. So that's the bad thing about him not going to Ice Cave is he can't check Sarda. Please don't bring the rest.
Notyoungme is gonna grind that zombie D tile for a bit. And I like that play.
Alright, let's see. Is he gonna just do a party grind?
Do a party grind for a little ways, and do a party grind up to about 20-ish. Go get that tail, promote, get that katana up there, and damn off the mages, and ninja to the moon.
See, that's when I'm trying to down my other party members. It's always hard for me. They always hit the wrong character. They always hit the character I want to level, and it's annoying sometimes. Oh, sorry. The game. Who's gonna watch the game? God dang it. We can't say
Rojo's gonna get that key, and
so
gonna go.
Rojo is going to have the key, but also have the ruby, so we're gonna be able to see what is behind.
What was that better trap treasure?
I'm not 100% sure. Ribbon. Life Ruby
That
was saying.
ribbon. Yes, that was the ribbon.
Oh, in Marsh Cave.
Yes, I will. Yeah. I agree with Ale. Why watch sports ball when there's another race 3 tonight? As I mentioned a little earlier, Rojo's missing out on that ribbon now.
Rojo is missing out on that ribbon. That's a. I don't think Rojo has checked. Well, no, he just got the keys, so Rojo might check the Elfland Armory.
Might not check the Elfland Armory until he goes over to turn in an herb, though.
Looks like notyoungme's a little lost. Had to check his map.
And notyoungme looks like headed over to, I'm gonna say promote
Ordeals?
And then do ordeals.
Okay, he's going to promote.
Well, that's a smart play because he's got the katana +4. So of course you're gonna promote before you go to
notyoungme does not have the katana +4. It's Rojo that has the.
My mistake.
You got an ice sword now, though.
That's a real sword.
And the power bonk is in with the dragons. Bahamut is having a blast down there in Cardia Isles with the TNT.
And that power bonk, Rojo's not going to miss that power bonk.
No.
Of course, we also thought Rojo wasn't going to miss that ribbon, so.
Yeah, I would have gone down and checked that better trap treasure. I almost always loop down and check all the boxes on Mars, especially if I have exit or warp. Well, I know they didn't have it this time, but
no warp, no exit, so
I would still check it. It's like an additional 30 seconds. You heard that pun? What pun? It was a perfectly placed. Yes, exactly. All right, we're going into ordeals.
Okay, let's see what Titan has. Flame shield +3, silver dagger, opal armor. That's a chime. Which, if you find a cube before you find the loot, then I would do sky over sea.
Rojo has not found any good grind tiles yet. I don't think Rojo's checked the tiles in Northwest Castle. We get the adamant from Sarda. So we have Rojo with the adamant and notyoungme with the TNT. Will Rojo's next play be down to Bahamut? For -2. That would be my next play, is go down to Bahamut for Rojo.
Yeah, I don't know that I played Earth. I don't know that I dropped Earth.
Oh, wrong eye!
Oh, that's the wrong eye. That's the wrong eye.
we're GT. We're going. All right, looks like Rojo is going to be turning in that adamant. So let's see what are we going to get the bloater from here?
That adamant is going to be the
cube. So now Rojo has access to sea, air.
Rojo has all dungeon access.
We have all dungeon access on Rojo. The Sickos Committee has decided to... no! And there's the floater!
That's a floater from Elfland.
notyoungme is gonna be the first one in the air. And I think he's gonna go hit up Sarda after he... Ruby not required, never ice. That is correct there, Chadbert.
Yeah, I'm with Chadbert on that.
Making the party safer, one experience point at a time.
Never ice.
Right.
If you can avoid ice, don't do it. Rojo gets that power bonk. Rojo gets that power bonk and that ice sword.
So we're looking
Rojo does have that katana.
But I'm like 95% certain notyoungme is going to find that katana as well. But he went in the air and didn't check Sarda first. He went and checked the bottle. What do we have from? We get the slab.
That's a slab.
I would possibly go check Sarda now.
I don't disagree with that play from notyoungme. Sarda's a check. Sarda's a check, and that bottle might have been the ruby. We know it isn't, but that bottle could have been the ruby, as far as notyoungme knows. So it makes sense to check that bottle first.
So now he has both TNT and adamant. So we're going to hop over to Melmon, get that slab translated, and then hop over to the dwarves and turn in both key items there. Or he's just going to skip over to the dwarves. Flip-flop here. You already checked the boxes
I like
there.
That play.
We get the cube, so we still don't have the chime, which is fine. So The 3 dungeons he's gonna do is sea, earth, and there's the loot.
And TNT is loot.
He is go mode. Not Young Me is go mode now. All he needs is an in-game weapon, and we got another.
And there's a defense sword, which can be an endgame weapon if you. It really can be an endgame weapon for you, especially since it rolled +1.
True, and he's equipping it right now, so he'd possibly just use that as an in-game weapon if he doesn't find that katana 4. But I mean,
I don't know that I necessarily would check armory if I've got an endgame sword. I've got good enough armor.
Is he gonna go grind? I think he's gonna go grind some more here. Because he doesn't. Yep, he's gonna.
Yeah, he's taken everything off of all of his other characters and sticking that ninja in the last slot. It's grind time for Not Young Me.
So with this, I don't know if he'll actually find that +4 katana then. Yeah, now Rojo has found the wrong eye. And
the wrong eye one-shots.
Oh, the wrong eye is just like, barely got away.
Punching
the
everything
wrong
out.
eye almost devoured the party of Rojo's. He was biting off heads left and right. I need more eyes! And Wood has met its demise at the hands of the zombie D's. It's gonna be meeting their end soon as well. We're heading towards Waterfall for Rojo.
What is Rojo looking for? Oh, Rojo might be looking for the floater.
And we know the floater's not in Waterfall.
Waterfall's either gonna be the paper. I think Waterfall has to be either the paper cut sword.
It's the crown
has to either lead to the paper cut. Has to lead to the paper cut sword or the incentive ribbon. I think.
Life Reboot's saying that he has the herb, but he also has the oxtail too, so he might be knocking out the dungeon.
Yeah. Might be knocking out Fiend Dungeon.
Well, you know, I mean, trash would probably do more damage than the paper cut sword.
Well, I mean, the Vorpal can be good if it rolls up.
And I'm just still half tempted when it rolls up 4 or 5. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I should just still throw this away.
When it rolls up, the crit does make it worth it. And I mean, that's a safe grind.
It is a relatively safe grind. So, for the game food that I'm having, I'll be making some wings with some applewood dry rub and then smothered barbecue sauce, as well as making some homemade chip dip. It'll be good, really good. My kids were like, "How dare you have that stuff without us? I'm so jealous."
And Not Young Me is grinding with that defense +1.
Not Young Me might not be checking any chests anymore. 30 feet. I mean, it's a defense sword +1. Maybe
5 hits?
we're at 5 hits already. Maybe 6 hits. Maybe they're looking for 6 hits.
Maybe 6? Oh, no.
Yeah,
I'm taking the ninja up to 45. I'm taking the ninja up to 45 because ninja gets black belt MDef. Ninja gets black belt MDef growth. So 45 is basically a ribbon. 45 is basically enough MDef to be a ribbon.
We also got to look at hit points as well. So, all right.
Anything at 45 is going to be
in
survivable. It's going to be a nuke survivable. Rojo's doing
the sea dive. Anybody want some calamari or some fried lobster? Looks like Rojo's chopping up some.
Maybe gonna walk and grind in here?
It looks like. Will's like, nope. Alright. Rojo cooked up some lobster. Who wants some? Meanwhile, Not Young Me's slicing up some old decrepit dragons that'll maul your face off. I don't think, even though it looks green, the meat looks green, would you still eat it?
Yeah, I think that plus I will agree with Scott and Scottastrophe in the chat. That +4 katana and the nukes ought to carry him through this dungeon.
Oh yeah, most definitely, especially with the power bomb. And then you have Brack as well. So you possibly turn one Brackham.
And Rojo gonna check the better trap treasure on Sharknado.
I'm not sure what Rojo's looking for. They already have a ruse item in an in-game weapon and the power bomb. I don't know if I'll be checking any more chests.
I don't know that I would either.
Maybe just checking trap tiles.
Possibly.
I don't think.
Yeah, because Rojo hasn't checked Northern.
No, defense sword.
No, Rich. That's defense +1. Kidding with undead, that's not doing nearly enough damage to be a sun sword.
I think he's doing a walking grind here, trying to gain levels because he hasn't found a serviceable grind tile.
He has not. Rojo has not found the zombie D.
Dragon sword. Possibly looking for that eye tile.
Zombie D is good enough.
With
again, Rojo has
Not Young Me going up to at least level 40. I don't see Not Young Me checking any more.
Yeah, I don't know that
chests.
Not Young Me's going to check any more chests, which is going to be a little disappointing. Which is going to feel a little bad when you don't find. Which is going to feel a little bad missing that katana +4.
Yeah. So I think Not Young Me will take it up to 42. And walking around the rest of it.
Possibly. The katana is in the Better Trap treasure in Volcano Armory.
So it's in the Better Trap treasure, but it's kind of out of the way. We don't have exit, we don't have warp. He did take it up to 42, so
it's not that far out of the way.
It's a good 30 seconds. If you're checking all those chests and stuff, it's a good 30 seconds. So he's gonna pick up the rest of his party.
There's a better trap treasure. You know there's a better trap treasure. you know there's a lot of things that you could use.
Well, notyoungme is the only thing that he has a decent in-game weapon. That's the only thing he's missing. He has a root or a defense sword and a white shirt. I'm not sure if he's gonna be looking for anything.
I don't like that he's not. I don't like that neither player has
We got
really
Rojo with
leaned into that wood adept.
found some gold bracelets that rolled up. It looks like. What's the ribbon? Well, notyoungme has found 2 of the 3 ribbons. I think
notyoungme has found the 2 non-incentivized ribbons, which means
and Rojo has not found any. And he goes on a buying spree and buys gold +2 for all of his party members. All right, Rojo has pulled the first fiend fight. 3 hits. He takes a stab at stab. Brack goes out and
Kraken
Kraken is gone. First round, Brack hits, and now we have Stony Calamari. Anybody up for Calamari? All right, got that slab translated on notyoungme's side. What the ribbon situation is that I think we already answered that.
You just said, yeah. Temper at level 5.
Hey, temper at level 5 is still temper.
I mean, that's the worst level for good spells because it's the most menuing for it. But
true. All right, looks like notyoungme is going to go into Earth and might not check any treasures here. Flying by the seat of his pants, he is trying to kill bats along the way, and
let's see
All
if notyoungme. Let's see if notyoung. Nope, I don't think notyoungme is going to check any chests in here. And Rojo gets that loot. And what was in here?
One ribbon was found in the marsh, bottom marsh cave, better trap treasure underneath the key item location. The other loose ribbon was found in Elf Armory. Rojo hasn't checked either location. Nope, notyoungme is not checking.
Is noping out. He's not going to check any more chests, I think. Which means he's going to miss out on that. He's going to miss out on that katana +4.
Oh, we'll see what he does with when he goes to Volcano, because Volcano is one of the fastest dungeons to complete. He might actually take the time due to the lava
still
tiles.
Might because of the density. Because of the pure density of chests and armory makes that a reasonable check.
Mm-hmm. The lava
Rojo's
tiles do
get
not.
That floater.
Finally, Rojo's gonna be up in the air. With the reason why Volcano is one of the fastest dungeons, because Volcano tiles do not uptick your step counter. Where was the katana? The katana was found.
Katana's in Better Trap Treasure and Volcano Armory.
So we got Rojo getting in the air at about 40 minutes. 41 minutes. And
okay, if you're not getting in the air until 41 minutes, are you feeling way behind?
I'm feeling way behind.
When you had the opportunity well beforehand.
Pulls his first fiend fight and gone. The speed bump is gone.
The speed bump is a speed bump.
I don't think there's any. I think the recruiting flag is on, but they're just not recruiting.
And yes, recruiting flag is on. And Rojo skips right past Armory.
Rojo has already been through Armory.
Oh, Rojo's already done Armory. It's not Young Me that...
Alright, let's see if Not Young Me... Alright, he goes and checks this...
Not Young Me is gonna check... He's checking something.
There we go! He's
yeah.
gonna get his
Not
katana
Young Me's
+4!
getting that katana. Not Young Me's gonna get that katana and...
This...
Ding.
This is gonna be big. Not Young Me is gonna edge out Rojo here.
And is gonna leave that better trap tile treasure for the last.
Oh, it's like leaving the best for last right here. Oh, you know he's...
That's a beautiful find when you get that.
One... That is a very beautiful thing. Now, he's in go mode. He does not have to check any more boxes.
Yeah.
That is a life reboot brings up a very great point. When you recruit party members, they lose their spells, so there's no point replacing the spellcasters you already have with other party members.
Rojo pulling carry. Rojo beating up on Kelly. And there goes Kelly.
Quadex goes
Rich,
down.
I would not consider a black belt. Black belt was pants.
Yeah, no ribbon and...
Not that you'd ever want a ribbon anyway.
Well,
it had a +5 luck and then two armor related.
If you recruit
armor related things.
Here's the thing with
Black belt blurses were +5 luck, gain shield and gauntlet, and no ribbon.
Exactly.
Yeah, no ribbon. You've already promoted. The master has no MDF.
I was gonna say, since they've already promoted, that master level is from level 1, and they don't have the black belt fix on, so it's 1 MDF per level. So that would be a very bad MDF. And you can't slap a ribbon on to fix it, so it'd be poo.
Yeah, the black belt is pants. And yeah, I don't blame them for going air versus earth. Sky is a faster dungeon to complete than Earth if you're not checking chests. And Rojo is not checking chests.
Alright, because Rojo's probably feeling it, that he has to hurry right now.
Yeah, and Not Young Me is gonna go beat up on some Kraken.
Not Young Me has the advantage with the ribbons as well. Rojo hasn't found any ribbons. Some encounters. Yes, Rojo's. In my opinion, yes, Rojo's levels are too low. Yeah. Yes, Not Young Me has the fat ninja. Oh, there's an eye.
Mid.
It's not a tile though.
Yes, Not Young Me did Earth. So it is 2 orbs each.
Not Young Me is about ready to pull his final fiend.
I'm surprised Rojo's checking Cece's gambit.
Oh! Rojo got his,
What was that headstone?
I think it was the Medusa's Stone Touch.
Okay, so that's a vanilla script. It's Pro Ring -3, but you've already found Pro Rings in... Oh no, Rojo hasn't.
True.
Rojo didn't check that armor shop. Keep an eye out
Alright.
for the round of 16 matches coming up starting tomorrow. As once again, I'll remind everyone, the final of the round of 32 matches is later this evening, Eastern U.S. time. Rojo on the Bridge of Destiny.
Robot chicken, robot chicken, robot chicken. Will we get to see our Lord and Savior Robot Chicken? No, just a bunch of slimes. Come
Get some
on,
metal
Robot
slimes.
Chicken. Robot Chicken. Ah, no.
Some hydrants. And notyoungme downs a
Alright.
squid. That will put notyoungme ready to enter. That'll put
Topher.
notyoungme ready to enter Topher.
Too many options of spells to cast. There's no such thing as too many options.
Yes, there is absolutely such a thing as too many options.
I think it still exists. It exists in this game.
And let me ask you, what the hell is an aluminum falcon?
One of the teams playing in the game
If
tonight.
you want to talk about, if you want to talk about Robot Chicken.
Oh, it's only aluminum falcon if a black belt punches it for like 2,000 damage. All right, so we are now in Topher, guys. notyoungme, first one.
Yeah,
gets there
notyoungme
at
and
about
Topher at about
48
47?
minutes.
47, 48 minutes.
Life Reboot says notyoungme enters Topher at 48 minutes.
And Rojo gets a ribbon from Matoya.
Yay! We got our incentive ribbon. All right, so we're going down to the Earth floor.
Thank you, Mage Riyadh.
I saw like 40 War Mechs last night in the seed. War Mechs are amazing. They are XP sponges that you just hope they
Yes,
roll
the War
down
Mech
and hit
fight
points.
is just made of XP.
And you just hope that he doesn't nuke you.
Actually, you hope he does, because that's one less nuke for the Fiend refights.
Ah, that's true, because War Mech is considered one of those boss fights.
Yeah, War Mech is in the script pool for
So
Fiend
would you want to
refights.
see a War Mech with Death Touch? That'd be nasty.
Death Touch isn't available in the Fiend refights, so it can't happen.
Mute touches.
notyoungme on Speed Bump 2.
Alright. No, Speed Bump 1.
No, Speed Bump 2.
Well. Speed Bump 1 times 2. Alright.
notyoungme onto Fire Floor. Rojo not far behind.
Rojo is not.
I don't think Death Touch can happen in the... it can? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, the touches do not
The
care.
the touches can go anywhere.
Because I was like, I know I saw a Chaos with Mute before.
notyoungme pulling carry too.
It's rude as crap. It's very possible, Draco. It is very possible. Alright, we got notyoungme pulling up to Kraken.
Meanwhile, Rojo is clearing out Speed Bump 2. Speed Bump 2 with Nuclear.
Rojo entered Topher at 50 minutes. Alright, let's see if the Great Equalizer happens in that Kraken does Kraken things to all the casters.
Okay, that's notyoungme is defensing up.
defensing,
fade,
fasting, and Kraken just throws off a fire too. Oh, let's cook you a little bit before I punch you out.
Whip. Fire 2's nothing. Not Young Me's got 2 ribbons.
Oh, well, Kraken 2 has
no
time to decide.
There goes Kraken 2. And Not Young Me getting the vampire pack.
Healing up before Tia. All right, will Tia make a lunch of these light warriors?
Meanwhile, Rojo is taking out Carrie 2.
It looks like Carrie took out one of the light warriors on Rojo's side.
And there goes Carrie 2 for Rojo.
All right, Rojo is on to the Kraken floor.
And Not Young Me is...
Oh, well, Wood just got slapped. Tia just said, no, we don't want you to cast that. And Tia goes down anyway. But there goes Tia 2. There goes Tia 2, and Not Young Me's got life casts. And he just throws on the heal 3, and we're good.
And Not Young Me onto Chaos floor.
Alright, slapping the ribbon onto the... I don't even know if you need that ribbon onto the... With the +2 in death per level?
Yeah, I don't think you really... With the levels, you don't really need the ribbon on that ninja.
Maybe just to have it for the resistances.
Well, but with all the MDEF, you already have them. You already have all those resistances.
And there goes the zap. And goes the black belt. Or the black belt. Black mage. Alright. White shirt. Oh, mute touch! Chaos has mute touch! I just said it earlier.
And like 7 hits for 975 out of that.
Oh no!
Off of that ninja.
8 hits for 409.
It's not gonna worry. It's irrelevant at this point because you have slice. Because ninja casts stab and it's super effective.
Just walling up, protecting against that mute touch. And gone. Not Young Me.
Drop of chaos. Not Young Me. Not Young Me with an official race time GG time of 54:40.
Get your GGs out in chat. Rojo's gonna be pulling their chaos fight here shortly. Let's see if Yep, that I was doing this.
And Rojo gets fast out on that ninja. And the power bonk. Zap, zap, zap. And the roost stick. And we're in. Get another power bonk. Rojo's in, hold A and pray. GG to you, Not Young Me. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you very much. GG to Rojo as well. Great tournament one.
So, what were you thinking when you pulled that +1 defense sword? Were you going to just go with that?
I was thinking that would be the play. And then if I found a fighter, I probably would switch and throw it on him. But obviously that katana +4, that's a no-brainer.
And get your GGs out in chat for Rojo. Rojo clears out Chaos with an official race time GG time of 55:58.
GG.
GG, Rojo.
So, yeah, we were kind of worried that since you were kind of in go mode, you were just going to bypass the armory on Volcano. Like,
yeah, I was definitely thinking I was going to do it. I'm like, no, there's going to be a better weapon. There has to be. I haven't seen a weapon yet. And when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's the thing I need.
So, but you were the one that had the 3 ribbons. You were the one that found there are 2 ribbons.
2 ribbons, yes.
Well, effectively 3 with the thief at that level.
Yeah, I saw your. I was watching the last bit. I probably didn't need that ribbon on the thief, but a little bit of force of habit on that one.
And somebody called it
Rojo.
GG Rojo.
Nice.
So that ice cave dive.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that this is Danny's fault. She did me dirty at the end of that first ice dive.
Oh no!
Rojo wiped. He was like a few steps away.
He was
from
about
exiting.
10 steps away from being out.
Oh, that's
and
brutal.
wiped.
Yeah, but the worst part was actually that it led to Chime Cube, which you would love to see if you didn't already have Rod Oxyale.
Right.
I was like, at the time, I was like, if Sarda has floater or if Key, Loot, or floater are behind Titan, this is like a game-winning play.
Yep.
But nope, Chime Cube. So, oh well.
Oh man, I'm sorry. It happens. Yeah, it's like you're thinking like, all right, this is the big brain move right here. This is the game-winning thing, and it's a bummer when it turns out to be that.
Yeah, I was feeling real smart until I wiped.
we saw that. It's like, no, he was right there. No.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I didn't even see warp or exit in any of the shops. I didn't check much, so it's brutal.
Yeah, it must have been level 8, I guess, or maybe in
Yep.
Gaia.
Yeah.
So we have Not Young Me moving on to have battle with Sir Linkalot. How excited are you?
I'm not. He's I mean, he's definitely one of the best racers in the community. So I'm still fairly new to it. So I'm gonna try to I don't know. I'm gonna just hope I have a little bit of luck. If I run the same exact race as he does, the same pathing, I'll lose by 6 or 7 minutes. So I'm gonna have to do something a little cheeky to try to get an advantage and just get lucky.
So Not Young Me, you how far were you figuring on taking that zombie D grind?
Yeah, I was going to 42 the entire time because I was hoping that I was going to pick up maybe a black belt or a fighter. I didn't really have the greatest weapon. That defense was not bad, but I've had pretty good luck with going to level 42 on that. I know that fast in temper was fairly low, so definitely could have got away with 32. But the health on that thief was pretty bad, and so I needed to get him up, into that mid 500 level.
Yeah, I was thinking 45 just because that's where the MDef effectively becomes a ribbon.
Yeah, I don't really know all of those kind of break points, so that's good to know. I appreciate that, but yeah, I was just more thinking for the health. But 45, good to know.
So Rojo, when you got in the air at about 40, 45 minutes in, how far did you feel behind?
I mean, I felt behind since Ice Cave, so yes. It really all my entire game comes down to that one play, I think, because I wasted like 5 minutes on nothing basically.
So, also, you got the key in Marsh Cave, Rojo. Why didn't you check the Better Trap treasure behind you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I forgot about it. I was thinking, wasn't expecting to get the key, so I was like, I'm not checking anything except for that one double chest room, and then I'm leaving. And then I remembered, but I was already like halfway up the screen. I was like, I'm not going back.
But you missed out on the ribbon back there.
Oh yeah, I mean, that would have been nice. It would have saved me a trip to Matoya, I guess. But I was prepared to go ribbonless, which may not have been too great because my party got zapped, I think, on Chaos or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I found the Katana +4 real early on in Volcano Armory, so I was feeling, pretty strong.
You were the first one to find. You were the
You
first
also
one to
didn't-
find the. Go ahead.
You also didn't check the Elfland Castle armor.
No point. At that point in the game, it's too late, and they're not better chests. So while they're technically free, if I'm thinking I'm already 5 minutes behind, I don't have 20 to 30 seconds to spend checking those.
That's true.
And get another ribbon.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they do show up in the free chests, so kind of like the power bonk in the Bahamut Armory.
That was a nice free chest right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Any final thoughts? Not young me.
Well, GG again to Rojo. Fantastic tournament. Can't wait to race you again. Hopefully, I don't have to race solo against you because you're just really good at the game. So again, GG. Thanks again for you guys doing comms. And I didn't see who was tracking, but thank you for tracking and restreaming. And then I'm gonna clean up my menuing. I was watching the last bit, and I'm like, I'd be yelling at the racer who was menuing like that. No excuses, but I probably went out a little too hard last night. So this morning I wasn't thinking too clearly. But again, GG to Rojo, and looking forward to playing Sir Link a lot.
That would be Life Reboot doing tracking today.
Thank you, LRB.
And Rojo, any final thoughts?
Rando gonna rando. So it is what it is. But hey, not young me ran a good race, obviously, and so GG, and good luck in the rest of the tournament. I personally wasn't looking forward to facing Sir Link a lot either, so I guess better you than me. But thanks guys for putting on the show and everything, and I guess we'll see what happens in the rest of the tournament.
Liam Stewart.
Well, this seemed like a reasonably good seed. Definitely some routing differences, and definitely a great find with that zombie D tile. I think that made the difference. That zombie D grind, I think, was the difference, because it made Temple Fiends, it made the Fiend refights more or less trivial. GG to both runners. Congratulations to both of you. You got a heck of a lot further than I did. Great job. Thanks to the FFR community. If you have enjoyed these, don't forget the Duckling Derby, which is the new runner program. The Duckling Boot Camp, followed by Duckling Derby, starts right after Winter Tournament ends. That is our program to get new runners into running this game. The experienced runners will literally teach you how to beat them. That is a lot of fun. Keep an eye out for other events coming up. Cyrenus and F. Coughlin have their race 3 tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's in about 4.5 hours? 5.5 hours?
Roughly.
Something like that? 4.5 hours. Ish. Sorry, I'm in another time zone, so trying to translate in my head. That'll be the end of our round of 32. Round of 16 will start shortly. On behalf of all the team here, and thank you to Life Reboot and Kumo, my partner in the booth, as well as our restreamer. That's all I've got. I have been DM Stewart 1981.
And I'm Kumo. You all have a wonderful day and stay safe. We'll see you guys next